So, when last we left, you guys had just defeated Seafeed, and the rest of his entourage had run in terror. The battle still rages all around you. However, it does appear as if the orcs are starting to get a bit of advantage. Well, the orcs and the undead, the massive amounts of shambling undead. The seem to be pushing the mother's forces back. As you finish with Seafeed and the others run away, of course you take a moment to pause and catch your breath. The area around you, the immediate 30 feet or so around you, is clear of enemies because at this point in time, no one's wanting to get near you. You've pretty much been a whirlwind of death, and most of the Mother's minions are mortal, and thus can feel fear. However, that said, when you do look around you, it really is a scene of death. The orcs are not getting out of this unscathed. There are as many dead orcs as there are of the Mother's troops. And there's twice as many undead as anything else. But to be expected, since undead are numerous but not exactly powerful. At least the foot troops. Intermixed with them, you see gnolls here and there. You see the remnants of a lich off to your left somewhere. And the big ruckus, far off to your right, is the giant red worm, which, as you were attacking Seafeed, was being engaged with by Olivia and Waga. As you turn and catch your breath and see it, you see Olivia actually holding open the worm's mouth with her claws and breathing acid down its throat, while Waga sits on top of it and is... The best way to describe it is he sinks his axe into the top of its head and then jumps down its back, riding the axe down its back. He looks as if he's in a battle rage, and he is literally foaming at the mouth. Very shortly, the two seem to take the worm down. It unleashes this very disturbing, gurgling cry, for lack of a better term, as the acid begins to burn its insides, and it falls to the ground, smashing several orcs and Mother's minions below it, as Waga tumbles to the ground in front of it.
So you're saying we're not going to be fighting that worm?
That worm is... No. You could hack its corpse, I suppose, but...
Well, Squee did mention that at the end of last session.
I know
he
did. I'm just being...
We'll be fighting a purple worm now because we found the picture.
Yep.
So, with the fall of the giant worm, things seem to quiet a bit. It is a bit of a blow to the morale of the Mother's forces, obviously. The giant worm has just been felled. And battle seems to quieten. The area around you seems... The din of battle seems to grow a little less. And you see off to your distance, you see Waga stand up, dust himself off, and grab his axe and start looking around for another opponent. And right when he does that, behind him appears a very large, almost 15 feet tall, apparition. Seems to be made from pure flame. Pearson, yes?
All I wanted to say is, I guess you could say that the worm has turned. Yeah! All right, sorry.
You are fighting an undead worm? Is that what I'm hearing?
No. Please continue.
Behind Waga, a 15-foot apparition made of pure flame springs up behind him. It takes the form of a massive drider. Its spider body with its 8 bulbous legs made from pure flame, and from the waist up is a very slender feminine figure with 6 arms, each arm holding a different fiery instrument, and a face that is familiar to you, the face of the mother. And before Wagga can do much, a sword skewers him through the back into his chest and lifts him off of the ground. And the mother, with a hiss, turns Wagga towards her, and with that she peers at him and says, "You think you've won. You know nothing." And as she says that, the ground around you begins to shake again, and more ground starts to split open all around you, and 6 giant red worms crawl out from the ground, and more of the mother's minions rush from the ground and engage the orcs that were already starting to get back into the fight. The worms start tearing through the battlefield, flinging things every direction. And with that, the mother laughs and looks at Wagga and says, "Look around you, orc. What do you see?" And Wagga, coughing up blood, holding himself up against the weapon that is through his chest, looks around, sees Cole, gives him a little wink, turns back to the mother and says, "I see a damn good day." And with a snarl, the mother stabs him again and pulls the blades apart, ripping Wagga's body in half. The 2 halves of Wagga's body fall to the floor. And with a cry of rage, she points towards the army, and the worms and minions alike renew their attack. So, there are obviously a lot of chaos going around you. However, before you have a chance to move too much, you see behind you the figure of Theoden, the Lich King, walking casually, if briskly, towards you. Any creature that gets towards him is shriveled, as if all the water or moisture was sucked out of their body. He quickly walks to you and points to the fiery apparition that is the mother and says, "We must eliminate her."
He's talking about the mother, I take it.
Yes.
Useless things the Lich King has said. Can we put that on the list?
You gotta get her.
I'm so
I was gonna sit her down and ask if I could date her daughter. Like shit.
You think she'd be open to that? I don't know.
I mean, I bring a lot to the table.
No, is the Lich King proposing that both him and us team up to take her on?
Yes and no. He will continue. He will say, "I know the mother well enough to know that that is not her true form. She's a coward who hides herself in another dimension, using her magic to create that apparition. I can open a doorway to that dimension, but it will take everything I have, and none of my minions are powerful enough to take her on. If I open the doorway, you will have to go through and deal with her."
Jarek, what's so funny?
I'm just thinking, convenient ways for the Lich King to get rid of the player characters. Yeah.
Hey, it's really
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, guys.
Fire?
place.
Yeah, totally. I didn't open up.
On the up and up, guys. I mean, just to go. I opened up a portal. Just go walk through it, guys. It'll be a-okay.
You see like a vampire under the
Trust me,
flames,
guys,
like breathing
trust me.
flames up. It's the mother!
It's an entire vacuum. Jarek's left alone. Like, well, shit. Well, I mean, I guess I could use the wish stone. I don't think I can fix this. Oh well.
Okay. So the question is, I guess, us as a group, are we going to do this? Griffin did bring up a point where this could be a trap, but I don't know.
It's another one of those. If this turns out to be a trap, then we're all just screwed anyways.
You know, I could use one of my mind thing. If we're really nervous about this, I could use one of my mind powers to ensure it.
Sure, why don't you go ahead and do that?
How many do you have?
I think I have 3 or 4.
Look, how many situations are we to get into? Are you
Good point. Good point. Yeah, I just want to here. Wait, let me just double check my character sheet just to see exactly how many I have, and that way I can. That's right. I have 3 left because I was given 4, and I used one right away on the goddess. So yeah, I still have 2 left, and this is pretty important, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have time to fuck around or anything like that. I'm willing to do that if you guys are fine with it.
Yeah,
It's
cool.
your thing.
Yeah.
I didn't get anything from the goddess. So
Oh, we're never going to hear the end of that. All right.
I got a complimentary T-shirt. I didn't even get a hand here.
It's one of those like jerseys with like Jarek 01.
Oh, Goddess Isher, will you please bestow Jarek something so he stops bitching?
No. I'll lose my entire basis of complaint. Don't do it.
You have reached Aisher's answering service.
Son of a...
Español, prima dos.
If you
Okay,
would
but
please
I'm gonna do
unplug
that.
Jarek and plug him back in. All right, sorry.
I think it would
Yes.
be very much in character that Pearson would be a little bit suspicious over the circumstance, but knowing that time is a factor, he's going to just do a quick surface thought on the Lich King,
Okay.
just to determine what he's saying is true.
All right. Well, you get 2 things. First,
Okay.
Because your power is a bit more powerful than you've gotten the hang of yet, and surface
Okay.
thoughts aren't exactly. In other words, you go a bit deeper than you intended. But
Okay,
you
sweet.
definitely get in there because I don't think anything can stop you. The
Nope.
first thing and the most immediate thing on his mind is the thought that if they do not believe me, she is going to destroy all of us. And
Okay.
he's actually worried that you are not going to trust him.
Uh-huh.
And the second one, more in the back of his mind, is the idea that you focus on one thing, but there's something else in the back of your mind that's there constantly, and that is a younger vision of Celine and wistful hopes.
Oh, okay. As long as it's as long as it's kept PG, I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Yes. No. It's more. It's wistful hopes, not.
Lustful hopes, got
Yes. She's wearing pants
Lustful
and everything,
desires.
so
It's
yes.
Oh,
wistfulness.
she's stripping. Get out of there. Get out of there.
She's wearing pants. Wait, I don't think I can live in a society like this where a woman, even a ruler such as her, is allowed to wear pants.
Finn shudders.
No one said the Lich King didn't have his perversions.
All right. Anywho, Pearson will look to the Lich King, look to his friends, and say, the only way this is going to work is if we trust each other. That's the whole point. Let's go. We can do this.
Finn raises an eyebrow, but
Pearson looks to Finn, and he slides her a wink.
she nods and follows.
Okay.
For not the first time, Jarek feels as if he's being swept away by stupid decisions beyond his control.
Nope.
Yeah.
Briefly considers calling a vote and whatever, let's go before I change my mind.
Cole runs down towards the portal. Stupid ideas, yay!
I'll be the last one in and say really quickly to the Lich King.
No, he probably has to open it first.
Yeah. It's not open yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
In fact,
you guys are making it sound like the portal's already fucking open.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm calling dibs on being last. He hasn't made it yet.
I
Okay.
got a second.
I know that some people, a couple of you said, I'm running towards the portal. That's why I got confused.
That was me.
That was Cole,
Okay.
and Cole has been full of all sorts of highly intellectual decisions over the
Yeah, Cole thought a tree was the portal, once was not.
Guys, I know the answer to this riddle. It's 4.
Yes. Let me remind you of the time when we were trapped with a statue pouring water into a room because someone gave an answer.
Okay, let's think about it. Oh, it's 4. God,
Here I am writing down the riddle. Gives an answer.
I got it.
I was
I got
digging
it.
out my notepad. I got it. Okay. Anyways.
All right.
Um,
So, well, let me go ahead and also lay forth the scene a little bit so you guys know exactly what's going on. When you agree, the Lich King nods and he actually kneels down and puts his hands on the earth and says, "This will take some time, and I will be defenseless. You will have to protect me." And he will close his eyes, and Jarek, you will start to feel more energy radiating from him than you have ever felt before.
Jarek is wondering what in the world has happened to his life where the Lich King is saying, "You have to defend me." Well, Jarek, like, looks up to the sky, like, extends his arms and, like, what the fuck is this shit?
Life has its own share of ironies, Jarek.
And then briefly considers attempting to kill the Lich King right now. He heard the magic words, "I will be defenseless," and...
echoing.
I have a cannon. No. And as he does that, as you feel the magic radiating from him, the apparition of the mother turns her head towards him like a magnet and shrieks. And as she shrieks, all 6 worms start smashing and converging their way towards you.
Is there anything we can do to distract them? I throw down some slippery oil? I'll get them.
Spoosh. There. Take...
So, what if I roll for initiative? Will that delay that?
No, but in all seriousness, we don't have any sort of illusionary powers at our control, do we?
No, there are no
No.
gnomes with you, unfortunately. However,
I was
well,
just
Burn-
thinking through our abilities, right? Because some people have additional abilities, that's all.
I have ghost sound. I don't think that'll affect us.
you can try.
You suck. All right.
Burn, you have a plus sign.
I would like to know specifically, DM, where Olivia and where Kip is.
Speak of the devil.
Ooh, I haven't. I...
They shall appear.
Yes. Oh, okay. Hang on. So before I do that, Cole.
If you want to protect him, do you still have a charge for your helmet?
Oh, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. Thanks, Cole. All right, go ahead and do your thing there, Squeal.
All right.
About Olivia and Kip.
Yeah. Olivia actually lands near you, and says, "Hold off that one," and she points to one of the worms. "I have friends coming." And then she takes to the air again and soars towards another one. And it's about that time that you, Jarek, who is looking up at the sky, holding his hands up, wondering what the hell's going on, notices that through the cloud line, 4 figures are breaking through. And
Jarek squints his eyes.
they are the forms of rather large dragons that are coming down towards the field, and each one of them, after quickly assessing the landscape, seems to be headed for the bigger targets. And most of the worms are very quickly being engaged by dragons. There is still one who does not have anything huge to face it and is coming straight for you.
Okay. Definitely going to take Cole's idea and summon the helmet, which is made of magic, which might be indestructible. Here's hoping around where the Lich King is.
All right. Hang on, give me a second.
Why couldn't you have gotten a 5th friend?
How unspeakably convenient. All right, give me a sec. Let me go ahead and place the token of the Lich King down. Okay.
Are we going to be fighting on this map where we fought Seafeed, or are we going to
Nope.
be going to a different place?
We are going to a different place. Give me 1 second. Okay. I will go ahead and move you guys there, but I do need to know this. Are you placing the helmet around the Lich King and then trying to defend away from the helmet, or are you trying to be in the helmet with him?
Well, this thing is very large, correct?
Yes.
In the sense that I doubt its head could actually get through the opening. Like, is its head bigger than the opening, like the mouth opening of the helmet?
It is about 3 times the size of the entire helmet. So, the whole worm. So,
Then-
yeah, it certainly can't get through the opening.
Then my suggestion to the group is, yeah, we just put the helmet there to give him a little extra protection while we try to distract and attack this goddamn thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sound good?
Yep.
All right. So that's what it is. then.
I mean, good in the sense that I'm smaller than this thing's like teeth.
We could be inside of the helmet too, but then that's putting all our proverbial eggs in one basket.
I don't really care about the Lich King.
Okay.
I'm
For those of us who
conflicted.
do.
For those who wait. We need to have a discussion.
I don't care about him, but he's useful, so I care about him that way. I touched his brain, dude. I touched his brain.
You stroked it ever so gently.
Well, while you're at it with your mind powers, could you unsquish Baby Junior?
Okay. I'm concentrating.
Oh, God, you went too
There you
far.
go.
You went too far.
Like that, right? Like that?
You went too far. All right, let me go ahead and draw
All right.
the helmet around him. Can someone give me a 30 feet? Pulse.
Around him?
Oh, wait. 30.
So
There we go.
15. Oh.
All right, here's a better idea. Yeah, I was going to say, can someone start from the west and go to the east? Because I can only go one direction with this. No, I mean, start on the edge of the circle.
Oh, dear God. Just
No,
do it
west and
yourself.
go to east. Not east and go to west. Your other west.
There's
There you go.
W-E.
Why do you have to go west and
You know what? Look, that'll work. That's fine. That's good enough.
This isn't good at all. This looks terrible. Here, well, each and every one of us go out 15 feet from
Okay.
Doofus' face. Okay?
Doofus face.
Today we learn cardinal directions.
There we go.
Hey.
He is
all right.
Oh,
protected.
perfect.
Good.
Also, Inferno, which direction do you set up the helm? As in, which direction is the mouth?
Is going to be back behind him, to the rear, to the south.
Got it. So basically, what's facing the worm is the back of the helmet.
Yeah, why
Got it.
not?
All right.
Yeah.
Make him work for it more.
You know that's cool and all. I'm glad you guys want to stand out here and don't mind, man. I'm just gonna fight.
Oh, no. We're going to move, too.
All right.
At this point, Pearson is here to summon the thingy, but I want to move. Let's not all clump up so we're one giant meal for this guy.
Calm
Baby
down, Garrett.
Junior will be stationed by the Lich King to protect him.
I'm going
Okay,
to,
and also the protect BJ. I understand. Okay.
I'm going
Wink.
to remove
No, to protect.
the sloppy. Oh, okay, it's gone. I was gonna say the sloppy helmet.
I've been trying to DM for the past 5 minutes, sir. I got this.
So, if everyone could roll for initiative.
So all we got. So I'm not able to move anymore. Right?
I'm sorry. You know what? I will say this because it is coming towards you rather fast. I would give everyone, let's say, about 1 turn's worth of actions after you set up the helmet.
Okay, so we should just roll initiative first, then do our 1 turn actions, then start the combat.
You can do it that way. That'll work.
Okay. Ooh, I got a 14 plus, I believe it's a 12 on initiative. Sweet.
My 20s from last 2 weeks ago, they're gone.
All gone.
All used.
22. These are dark times.
Yeah.
All right.
Worst times.
The only person I'm ahead of is Cole. This is terrible.
I do want to point out, because it's been mentioned several times in the chat, I told them they would not be fighting that worm. I did not lie. All right.
This is a different worm.
It's a different
The
one.
the worm
This
has
one's
turned.
clearly purple.
This
Jeez.
one's more of a
Really? It's more of a
lavender
mauve.
pink.
No,
Yeah,
guys.
it's very pinkish.
Wow. Just everyone go against Kriana. I see how it is.
Yeah.
It's okay. No, you'll always be my hero, so don't worry.
No,
I-
no.
I'm-
you
I'm
know
Stop
it.
wasting
sorry,
your
I-
time with those useless assholes on the internet. Let's move on.
Okay. Speaking of going to get, God, Finn, really nice roll there.
Pew 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 pew.
So, you all, like I said, you all have about 1 turn's worth of actions that you could do.
Okay.
Beating out the
Ooh,
nonsense.
I know what I'm going to do.
It's
One
not your turn, damn it, Inferno! It's
I
Kriana!
know. I know. I'm just super excited. I'm sorry. Oh wait, no, I drank it. Fuck, I'm screwed. Drank my potion of speed. All right, sorry. We'll go in turn. My bad.
All right.
So is our plan to just scatter and attack? Like,
Yeah, I
Is that
guess
the
so.
plan?
We didn't really come up with a plan.
yeah.
Scatter and attack, I think, is the best bet.
Sweet. On a
Mhm.
scale of 1 to 10, how climbable is this worm?
It'd be pretty hard. It is thrashing around. It has smooth skin. It would not be
So-
an easy climb.
So Shadow of the Colossus is out. I don't know. I guess I'll use my bow and arrow.
I wouldn't say out. I'll put it this way. I wouldn't say out. I would say it's going to be a DC of 25. So
Okay,
you can
hold
take a
up.
look at your bonuses and see how likely that would be for you.
I have a crazy idea. Keen has a bow. I have a crossbow, right? Even you have a bow. If we space our shots and we are able to penetrate its hide, maybe our arrows and crossbow bolts could be little footholds for you.
Maybe.
If Keen and I work in tandem and try to shoot at its hide so you can, climb
Well,
from thing to
I was
thing.
gonna try using like stick one dagger in and another dagger in and like
Okay.
climb that way,
That
but
also works, yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah,
Let's just play it by ear. Finn, I guess in character, Finn doesn't know what the fuck to do, so she's gonna kind of run out over here.
Alrighty. Then Pearson, it's your turn.
I'm gonna drink a potion of physical damage dampening, the champion tier.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I have to roll my dice. I have to quickly look and see how much it. Anyways, but drinking a potion will take a full turn, won't it?
Standard action.
Standard action. Well, you still move and stuff, so.
Oh, good. I want to
And
move.
stuff. As
Uh,
long as the stuff is a minor action.
Okay. Minor action is going to be my Ring of Rue. No, I didn't get that back. Never mind. Then my minor action is going to be to poop myself.
Okay.
Yep. Nope, we're good. No minor action, so I'm just going to move 30-ish feet, we'll say this way. Oh, God, this is going to hurt. And I'll just look up. I'm done. I'll look up and keep note of the damage reduction here in a moment. I'm just looking through the document right now, so. Physical damage damning. I'm good. I'm done.
All right. Then Keen.
Would it be fair enough that I would have already been able to be in the hat, the helmet?
No,
no.
you're there, but the windows would be facing out this way anyway.
You're not going to be able to shoot anything from there, yeah.
Like you can hit the wall of the helmet, unless you want to stand at the top of the helmet.
If you want to make music, yeah. Bing.
Why did we
you
position
could,
it that way?
Because
could.
Inferno wanted to.
It is true. You could theoretically stand on top of the helmet, but it would probably take your turn, that free turn, to get there.
That's a very bad idea, though.
But it could be
I make
your
no
idea.
judgments. Yeah, that's right. But it could be your bad idea.
Yeah, I'll just stay here. That's my turn.
Okay.
Alright.
By the way, Finn, is Baby Junior sticking with the Lich King?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I said. That's what
Just
I
making
said.
sure. Just making sure.
That's what I said!
Jarek.
Love you.
Well, Jarek's glad to see that Keen Stormsire will be participating in this. He'll let Kip know that Keen is a coward should they survive this encounter. Jarek is going to use his final summoning spell, and you can just use whatever undead token you got laying around, because I don't have a white token. He will summon a white, and I will add its statistics to its token whenever you lay down whatever it is that you want to create and put it next to me.
All right.
The
Oh, that's
white
right.
stuff.
Because, okay, I remember. I have the token for that. I just have to go look it up.
Right. I thought about making one. It didn't cross my mind until today, and I was like, but then I'd have to send it to him today, and then, like, he does things today, I'm sure. Why do that? He's just got tokens laying around.
What? No. Roll
Yeah,
20,
that'll
no.
be fine. That works fine. Doesn't bother me. Works fine. Just fucking...
Wait. I
The
didn't see that.
miniature is nothing more than a placeholder. It doesn't matter what it is.
Get a red
He
dot.
did
It
not
doesn't really
summon
matter.
Fabrizzo. Let's get that out of there.
Yes.
I don't know what Roll 20 did, but...
That token will work fine. It is a white and not a wraith. I'm sure that people can remember that, and if they can't, well, then they're too stupid for me to care about them.
Ah, Grimmeth.
It's the closest I've got. All right, there you go.
But the white, once it's summoned, I will tell it to move, like, here. And then Jarek's like, well, if the fucking Keen Stormsire, the lord and master of everything forever, the most courageous bounty hunter in all of the land, is gonna hide in there where nothing can touch him, Jarek thinks that he can move off here to the corner where the walls of force, like, prevent him from moving any further, and we'll call that a turn.
Okay. Cole.
Oh boy. So this is a non-offensive turn.
Correct.
Okay. Preparation. Sees everyone kind of scattering around. Finn's got a crazy look in her eye.
It's probably because she just pooped herself.
Oh. Never tell those two apart. Well, he's going to stand his ground, and that will be it.
Okay. Then, Finn, let's kick it off.
All right, Finn will pull out her bow and arrow and kind of just gauge what the fuck to do in this situation.
I assume that meant you're firing the arrow. That's a miss.
What? Yeah.
That's a miss.
Wait, how?
gonna eat
What am
the
I gonna
arrow.
just like?
Well, you said
wave my
gauge what
bow
to
and
do.
the arrow?
Well, no, you said I'm gonna gauge what to do. So I'm like, is that like a skill check? Is she firing? Is
Sorry. I thought I said I pulled out my bow and arrow.
Yes, you did. Okay. So that is a miss. So that's 6 points. Almost got him. Almost got him. All right.
Her knees are shaking.
Okay. It is the Worm's turn, and it is going to double move directly to the helmet.
The white intercepts.
Got it.
The whitest crushed. Did you see that scene of Prometheus with the giant wheel and Charlize Theron? That happened.
I'm just using the mechanics of the rules.
The brave.
It's so
Don't say Wraith, you dummy.
So he intercepts. The worm just, well, it's huge. So I'm gonna, yeah, he can still attack the right. So he diverts his attention amazingly to the small little.
good job, summon undead creature.
And he's attacking it with a devouring maw. This is going to be versus its physical defense.
Yep, got it. That manages to hit, I think, anyone's physical defense on this board.
So he swallows the raid.
Oh,
Oh, oh God.
Swallow.
All right, they swallow.
that could be me.
Yeah, it's a completely terrible idea for me to be in the fucking helmet, isn't it? Right? Right? It's a completely
So-
fucking terrible idea.
What does that do?
Well, it does 50 damage.
All right, then I don't have to worry about anything else. The white
Okay.
only has 32 hit points. Go ahead and remove the token.
All right then. All right.
One for the team. Good job. I knew that intersection would work out.
Reaction to gulp.
Yes.
It actually did divert his attack, so well done. The worm's turn is over. Pearson, it's your turn.
I just saw a gobble of white. Something tells me I'm not going to get within melee range of this thing. So I'm going to pull out my crossbow, load it with a poison bolt, and let loose with it. Just to be clear, that means I'm shooting with it.
All right.
Okay, 26 versus
That is a
AC.
hit.
Excellent. So let me just quickly confirm what it does and also take one off. Oh, it does 6 ongoing damage, save ends. That'll get it. Plus 66 plus 4. 6d6 plus 4. So it takes 28 points of damage plus 6 ongoing, save ends.
All right. Almost got it. All right. So let's see here.
So that was firing. Do I have enough time to move as well?
Yes, because you only fired. And it was 6 ongoing. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Like temporary hit points and everything is great, but I don't want to be inside of it.
Look, you would still have temporary hit points even if you were swallowed, man. Come on.
Yeah, that's like a silver lining, dude.
I will at least let you guys know that being swallowed is not like an instant death. It's not great.
Yeah, I know.
It's
We're
not
just-
happy days.
Look, it only targets your physical defense. It's not as if that's lower than your armor class or anything. It's not as if my physical defense is, let me check, 16.
Okay, so anyways, Squee, I'm just trying to think. What Pearson would really like to do is kind of move back a little bit because this thing is so huge.
Mhm.
Like I like to go back 30 feet, but this wall of invisible force is kind of in the way.
All right.
Would there be any way for you to just open up make the playmat a little bit bigger, and I just move on to a
You
white
could always
area?
move to the side.
Well, or
Yeah, I know.
or
You can
I just want to move back
move
because if I want to shoot inside the
everybody.
helmet, I can.
I can move everybody up in the same positions you are in.
Okay.
So you have more room to move back, if that's acceptable.
Well, that's kind of what I do because, sure, I can move one way, but I want to kind of start moving towards the head of the...
the front entrance of the helmet.
Yeah.
God.
There we go. That's about 30 feet. Yeah, great. So now I can make a mad dash there in case this thing wants some Pearson pie. All right.
Have you ever considered what happens if it applies like its entire body to like the force of the helmet and just like flips it over on its side? Is it like a hemisphere or a full sphere? It's a mindless creature. I can't give it ideas.
It's not
All right,
anything
wait, are we
the
talking about
GM
Squee or
hasn't
the
already
worm?
thought about, so.
Oh!
Bazinga. Sorry, that's what you get when you
I'm done
change
my
your
turn.
avatar picture to Vinny.
It's he deserved it.
He did.
Oh, hey, I should probably move so everyone can see what's going on. All right, there you go.
Good idea.
Okay, so it is Keen's turn.
Nope.
So, question:
Mm-hmm.
if I were to go outside, would I be able to see this over the helmet?
Yes. Yes, you would. It's like I said, 3 times the size of the helmet, so yes. I should really make him a lot bigger, honestly.
Yeah, might be an idea.
There.
Jesus Christ, why did you do this?
Finn is just like paler than she's ever been before.
This is pretty fucking pale for Finn.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Bravery.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to here. That worm thing shall die this day.
Good job.
Navi.
15. No.
That is a miss.
6 damage.
All right.
That's my turn.
Whittling it down. All right. It is Jarek's turn.
Well, Jarek just saw all of these events transpire, but that's why he summoned the undead creatures, so that he can learn like that. Go ahead and take a quick action to nod slowly while rubbing his goatee. That happened. Move action to let's edge within like my casting range for nearby, because this will go on Finian. Jarek will just reach out and extend a hand and use a nearby targeting spell on Finian, because she's not that bright. She'll probably engage it in melee. And he will cast Ghoul Form on Finian.
Hey, we're ghoul bunnies.
No, you're a zombie.
Oh.
Kriana, you gain a +4 melee attack bonus. Enemies engaged with you are vulnerable to your attacks, which means you critically hit on an 18, 19, or 20. You also gain a +4 bonus to your dexterity checks, as well as disengage checks and initiative checks. But you're at the head of the fucking initiative anyways, it doesn't fucking matter. We already rolled for initiative. But you only gain half the normal amount from healing. No matter the source. And so, yes, I figured since you might try something that's dexterity check related, and
I will.
I mean, give Finian that, and let's move standard action. Jarek will sullenly end his turn with a silent farewell to Finian.
This is the day Finn dies.
Dun dun dun. Wagga won't be alone. Cole?
Oh, it's my turn. Alright, so let's see. Giant worm attacking friends. All seem to be doing their own things. Protection. Alright. Let's see what good old Gauntlet friend has for me.
I'm glad you put the summoned white into the friend zone. I like that.
I was going to say, now let's see if we can put these words into a sentence. All right.
11.
11. I think you've rolled that a lot.
I feel like we've been
No, it's the
11,
12.
before.
Oh, yeah, it's the 12 that he
It's
usually
the
rolls.
12.
Okay. Oh, good. Cole, in your outstretched arms appears a giant, jaggy boulder.
Uh-huh.
This boulder is the same die class as your regular weapons, plus 10 damage, if hits.
Oh.
So
Alright.
basically, if you hit with it, you just add 10 to whatever the damage total is.
Well, I hope I don't miss with this thing. It'd be really hard. Well,
Well,
time
let's put it
to
this way.
give this...
Hit it in a spot sensitive enough to do damage. I feel is the more accurate.
That's good to know. Alright, now looking for a spot to do enough damage in. That looks acceptable, I hope. See if it's the right spot. Is it the right spot?
Let me get rid of Cole's list so that I can see. Yes, it is the right spot indeed.
It's soft enough. Alright, so that's the good old boulder thing.
And that's
'Cause that's the only thing I really have.
47 damage, right? Another
47
10?
damage. Yeah.
Alright.
And alright, second one will be a spear. And let's try to look for a crevice so this thing actually sticks in.
Okay. Wow. You hit a crevice and it sticks in.
Sweet. 38 points of damage. So that will be Cole's turn. Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Then the escalation die goes up to 1. All right. And it is Finn's turn.
It's time to do something crazy.
Yay!
Right.
Oh boy. Okay, fine. I'm gonna not say it, even though I want to say it, but it'll make Inferno mad. Okay, Finn pulls out her two daggers.
Hey, Finn. He's looking at you.
Yeah?
The worm's looking
What?
at you.
So? Oh.
He's waiting.
Is there any... Okay, hold the phone. Let's run maybe over here.
You can teleport
but-
too, right?
I was gonna say, but I wanted to leap and teleport. Leap and teleport.
That would be cool. A leaping teleport. I like that.
Yeah.
Never seen that before.
Well, that's why I want to give it a try. And then basically the idea is run, leap, teleport, and jab the daggers into whatever fleshy, wormy thing is in front of me.
So let me be, so that we're clear. I assume you're trying to jump on its back behind its head, yes?
Can I reach its head? Like, you said it was huge.
Yeah,
I just...
Yes, I will say that, especially if you leap, because while it is huge, it is not at its full height most of the time, if that makes sense. It's not rearing up 24/7, so you can certainly teleport onto its back.
It's
Oh.
slithering on the ground right now, right?
Yeah, I
yeah.
want a Shadow of Colossus this. I want to get behind its head.
All right. Okay. Well, it's a teleport, so it's not like you have to roll to do it. Here's what we're going to do. You go ahead and move your token. All right. So here's how this will work. Every time it moves, or does an action, basically on its turn, you are going to do a dexterity check. Now, it's not going to be the 25 because you're not trying to climb it; you're just trying to stay on. So it's going to be a bit easier. As long as you make that check, it will not be able to bite you. It can still do other things, but it cannot swallow you because it can't reach you that way. So, and I will actually, well, no. Okay, yes. So you basically, yeah, as long as you're on top of it, it cannot swallow you, and you're immune to that part, and you can do damage and stuff.
Okay,
Fair enough.
fair.
All right. You can still teleport is a quick action, I believe, which means I think you still have a standard action.
So, yeah, the idea was to teleport and stab.
Well,
So,
go get him, Tiger.
okay. Thanks, sport. Oh boy, that's a one.
This can't say
You bounce off of its hide.
God.
I was thinking it in my head, and I didn't want to say it out loud.
You, for fuck's sakes, get a real.
It couldn't have been a two. It couldn't have been a goddamn two. It had to be a goddamn.
So, does that mean she gets to make a dexterity check right now?
Yes, she does.
Well, you get a +4 bonus on this. Don't roll another one.
Okay, hold on. So that's +4. Okay, so usually it's 15, so it's a +19.
Jesus.
Don't roll a one.
Yeah, literally, don't roll a one.
one.
That's all you have to do is don't roll a one on your dex check. Jeez.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you stay on. So, what is Wormy Worm gonna do?
Now, before I know at the end of its turn, it's supposed to take this ongoing damage. I made a critical error. I didn't realize, or I forgot, or I didn't put into consideration that my zombie form gives me a -5 to dexterity, which means my hit probably was going to be a miss. It was a 26. It
So
should have been a
20.
21.
All right. So here's what I will do. We'll keep the damage. We'll just take off the offgoing damage.
Okay, great. Just so sorry, my bad. All future
It's fine.
rolls won't have that. So
It's
okay.
fine. All right. So what's it going to do? Well, it really wants inside that helmet, but it's not dumb enough that it's going to ignore the pokey things. So it's going to go try and stop the pokey things. There. It's going to try and eat Cole. So, Cole, this is going to be versus your physical defense.
It's probably gonna hit. I could just tell you that.
Yeah. It
Oh, let me check though.
hits. Let's be sure. Good news though, it wasn't an even hit. So you take 50 damage, but you're not swallowed.
Oh, joy.
Alright,
Points of damage.
okay, and so let's see. Hang on, I gotta figure out who's nearby. That would certainly. I don't think that would count. All right. I'm gonna say no. All right. This is going to 1d3 random nearby. So, hang on. Two people. So Cole and Finn.
Yes.
This attack, basically, it is thrashing around because it didn't actually get to swallow anyone. So it is going to thrash. This is versus your AC this time. All right. So 18 versus AC.
Oh, that makes
To
sense.
who?
Versus your AC.
Oh, both people?
Yeah, to both Cole and Finn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a miss.
That hits.
All right, that's going to be 30 points of damage.
All right.
And that is the worm's turn. Which means it's Pearson's turn.
Pearson?
For now.
Pearson?
Hey, I was muted. I was talking this entire time. Shit. So, hey, I can say it again. All right. So, seeing that his friends are in danger and that Pearson does indeed has the balls to deal with this, the zombie balls, one might say, he is going to just run up and I guess I have to run 30 feet. Oh, which is practically at its base. So, and just move right there. And he's going to take his dagger, maybe as a free action, just put it in between his teeth because he thinks he knows what's going to happen. And you know what? As a standard action, actually, he's going to scream, "Down here, you vagina-faced, ugly motherfucker!" And then he's going to put his dagger in his mouth. Wait. Before he does that, I'm going to use my standard action to drink a potion of water breathing.
Oh my god!
I think there's going to be juices if he gets swallowed. And then he's going to put the dagger in his mouth.
All right.
Okay? That's my turn.
Got it.
Eat me! Eat me, you bastard! You're probably squishier on
That's
the
what you're
inside.
supposed to do to vaginas, not the other way around, Pearson.
Oh, yeah, I guess I should eat.
I love how he
Yeah,
considers it for a
I
second.
should eat more vagina.
I am on a roll tonight. I love it.
I'm done.
Wow.
Man.
Wow, it's my turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to try and shoot it again. This time I'm going to use one of the quiver, or one of the rat skull arrows.
Okay.
So, if I hit, it will get -4 initiative. Please hit! Son of a...
Moment of
Oh,
silence.
all or nothing, Keen.
For the rat skull.
Yeah,
arrow.
all or nothing keen. Yep.
All right.
Welcome to the One Club.
Jarek.
I have 6 more. It's fine.
This thing advanced too far away from me. And I'm not entirely in a rush to really get back. As a matter of fact, I think Theoden is more sacrificable than Jarek Viermal is. I mean, if you think about it here, I don't give a damn about the Lich King if he gets eaten. That solves my problems. Don't have to make the cannon after all, so I'm sure Fidion's got this. Let me just double move yonder. to keep the helmet between myself and this worm.
If I'm dying, he's going first.
Yep, that's gonna be what it is, and then I'll use my fucking witchstone to get the fuck out of here if I need to. That's a double move from me, a quick action to muse over these developments and cheer half-hearted encouragements at Finian that you probably can't hear. I end my turn.
Over her going, "Ah!"
There goes our hero.
She's screaming the entire time.
Cole, it's your turn.
He's got a mean bite to him.
Mm.
That's not very nice.
Mm-mm.
Thanks.
Shit, I'm here to help.
Stupid freaking. Alright, well, how should I do this? Alright. So, I'm going to take my time to work up the the courage to say these wounds are of no worth to me. So, let's see if this thing will give me any good points for my recovery.
Which I dare say is good advice for anyone. Most wounds are of no worth to you. That is not a bad roll, actually.
Remember, the only hit point that matters is the last hit point.
Yeah.
That's true.
And,
Mm-hmm.
that will sadly be my turn.
All right. Then the escalation die doesn't actually go up. No one's injured it this turn.
Nope.
So escalation die is still at 1. Finn!
All right, I will continue the stabbing onslaught of stabbiness with my
Alright.
powers. Ah, yeah!
That will be a 20 with the +4. That
Oh, I
probably
forgot
still
the
isn't
plus
a
4.
hit.
Yeah.
That's still gonna be a miss. 6 points
Yeah.
of damage.
6 points of damage then.
You-
Do,
Yeah.
Ken's doing great.
do you have an encounter power that allows you to, like, do an attack roll even though it's an odd number?
Oh. Yeah, don't I? Yeah,
Yes,
I
you
do.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
do?
Yeah, I'll do
You
it.
might want to use that.
Yeah, I'll do it again. Thank
Hey,
you. I completely forgot.
Really quickly.
Yo.
I know it probably doesn't fucking matter, but I did some damage last turn. It was miss damage.
No,
That doesn't
you roll a 1, you don't deal
Yeah,
miss
you don't
damage.
do miss damage on
Oh.
that either.
Well, piss. Never mind.
That one's a hit.
Woo!
And 26 damage.
Yay.
Get all those
There
points.
goes our hero, clinging to a worm. Na 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 na. Na, 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 na,
All
na,
right.
na. All right.
It's starting to show some wounds. It's starting to bleed a bit.
Sweet.
All right. It is said worm's turn. Well,
Hi. Right here.
yeah.
Vagina face.
I guess the worm's attracted to noises and stuff, so
Sweet.
it's going for Pearson.
Great. Just before. Oh, actually, please roll your attack first.
Okay. Will
Then I have an in-character thing to add. If that's
This
okay.
is versus your physical defense, so
Okay.
24.
Yeah, that's probably gonna hit. Let me double check. Yeah, my physical defense.
But it's not an even, so you're not getting swallowed.
Damn it! Okay, that's all right. I mean, yay!
Okay, I will say this. If Pearson's trying to get swallowed, I can let it happen. Like, if you are running down his throat, sure.
Despite of how awesome it would be, my guy wouldn't want to get swallowed.
Damn it, Inferno just wants his character to be inside of vaginas. Is that much to ask?
It's been so long since I've roleplayed with my wife. Anyway,
That will be 50 points of damage, sir.
actually, it'll be 48 points of damage because I took that potion of physical damage
Yes.
dampening.
So it'll be 48
So-
points of damage, sir.
Well, to my temporary hit points.
Correct.
Excellent. So, I'm running out of spots here. That's okay. All right.
And it is going to do a mighty thrash to Hang on. I hate having to type this out. To 3 people. So Finn, Cole, and Pearson.
Okay.
Versus your AC. 16.
Oh, it's a miss. Fuck
Ah,
you.
miss.
So yeah, so it thrashes like a baby with a temper tantrum, but to no effect.
Okay.
Oh, and Finn, roll me a dex check just to be sure.
Yep.
Just don't roll a 1. Okay, good job. That's some massive dex right there.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the worm's turn. Pearson, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move up and engage it to punch it in its stupid vagina mouth. Actually, there's like little eyes around it, right? So he's gonna try to punch it in one of its stupid eyes.
Okay.
And while he's doing this, for some reason, Pearson is thinking back to an old member of the Stonebridge Kings. His name was Arnie Schwartz, and he was a insatiable and overconfident street brawler who all the time would say, "Over here! I'm right here! Do it! Do it now!"
I knew good things would come from Arnie Schwartz as a.
He's channeling that right now. He's channeling Arnie Schwartz, who died, ironically, from being stabbed to death. So, anyway, I'm going to, still with the dagger in my mouth, I'm going to try to punch it in the eye. All right.
All right.
All right. 1d20 plus... Oh, I get to add my escalation.
Yes.
So, plus 11.
Is that a crit? Or is that
Yes, it is! Wait.
19?
No.
Unless
It's
the
not
worm is staggered.
No, the worm
yeah,
is not
it has to
staggered.
be staggered. No,
No,
my
okay.
my natural crit. Well, let me double check. Make sure my natural crit range isn't 19. No, it's not.
All
No.
right. Then it's
Although
still...
I do technically sneak attack it, right?
Yes, you do.
because it's engaged with someone else?
Finn and Cole.
Great. Then I would like to use my champion feat, improve sneak attack,
All right.
to roll d20s for this. Oh, wait. I might want to save that for the mother.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I'm
still got
gonna
that to
save.
deal with. So
Yeah, no, I'm not going to use that ability. I renege that. So I'm just going to roll damage.
The mother probably won't be able to eat you, Inferno. Like the more resources we can carry into out of this fight, it might be better.
Okay, gotcha. What if I eat them up? Never mind.
No.
Gross. All right. So I have to just roll. Let me just double check. What level am I? 6?
First, Jarek wants to
66?
date her daughter. Now Inferno wants to sleep with her. I don't think you guys understand how much she hates you.
Roll 66. Is it a lot?
I don't think you ever heard about hate sex.
True. We can fuck the crazy right out of her. Trust me.
I didn't say that.
No, that's being optimistic. All right.
You
I
should
do
still add,
34 damage
add
to
sneak
it.
attack.
34. Got it. And
Oh,
you did-
thank you.
Yes.
Lead sneak attack damage.
Another 7, so 41.
41. All right. Hang on 1 second.
God, it's been so long since I've done damages.
All right.
2 weeks.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
There we
Look
go.
at all these abilities I have, Grimmett.
I know.
Anything else for your turn, Pearson?
Actually, yes. I was supposed to roll 3d8, and I rolled 2d8, so it's going to take another 4 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Other than that, no, I'm good.
I'm actually going to say that because that's enough damage, your fist actually punctures the eye, and you get
Sweet.
covered in a milky green pus.
Oh, if only Arnie was here now. He'd be so grossed out. That's all right.
All right,
Oh,
Key,
man.
it is your turn.
This is so bananas.
I'ma shoot it again with one of those rat skull arrows.
Rat skull things, yeah.
Yeah. 18 plus 1.
Cricketers.
Please hit.
That's a hit.
Hit.
That is a hit.
So 33 damage, and its initiative moves down by 4.
All right, hang on a second.